My brothers and sisters in Christ, today's readings both shed light on a mystery, a tension of human life that we are uncomfortable with. And that is that we have to avoid two extremes that man tends to go to, one or the other. The first is an idea of to organize ourselves in a sense of merit, that some people are just better than others. The one that's perhaps more talented is better than the other. The one that's richer than the other is better. Whatever it may be, whatever criterion we set, we sort ourselves in who is superior to versus who is inferior. The other extreme is to see that since all of this comes from God, none of that matters, that all of that's just an illusion, the difference of ability. We're all just the same. The truth is somewhere in the middle. We are not all the same, but we are all equal in dignity. The central identity of each of us is that we are beloved sons and daughters of God. We are created with Him equally in love. We are given grace, each of us sufficient for salvation that is offered to each of us. And yet we are given different gifts and situations in life. This is not the source of our dignity. None of these things make us good or bad. Our entire worth is by being created by God and loved by Him. All of those other things are what are put at our use in the vineyard of the Lord to serve Him. And so each of us has a unique calling and unique ways in which we are called to serve Him. The things that we do don't make us worthy. Nothing can make us worthy. Our entire worth is that God has created us and loved us. It's okay that we're different. And it's important that we recognize that amongst that difference, that is the true diversity in the Lord, that we are sent forth to do different things according to God's purpose. The measure of this doesn't separate us in terms of our dignity. The one that is richer and has means to do more with their money is not worth more than the one who has little. The one who has gifts and talents in this area is not better than the one with gifts or talents in a different area. We are equal in dignity, even though we are unequal in many of the qualifiers of life. This is the variety of color in God's garden. The trees, the grass, the flowers, all are created by God and therefore are all wonderful and beautiful. They're all different, they're all unique. So are we. But even though we need to acknowledge these differences and ask only God, these things are not, I get no worth from them because I'm not responsible for them. Whatever I have, whatever I am, God has given to me. I merely need to ask what He asks of me to do with them. But it is important that we always realize all of our worth, no matter what we do, have done, no matter what we perceive of ourselves or others perceive of us. Each one of us is wonderful because we are created in His image and likeness. Each of us is called a beloved son or daughter, and that is the entirety of our worth. May God bless you all.